Hey, this is Fly Guy for TekSushi.com, giving you another look at a G.I. Joe wave of the Ultimates. Fantastic wave of G.I. Joes. Probably the best Joes I've ever seen, apart from Renegades, potentially. But definitely check these out. So here's Snake Eyes in the wave. He also comes with Timber the Wolf. We'll take a look at him and all the accessories in just a mo. Let's get Timber out of the way. Excuse me. And we get one pretty standard Timber that we've seen in several releases. Got his snarl on. There you can just see the detail there. Now the teeth are all white, that's why it's a little hard to see in the camera. You can see underneath there, we've got a kind of a different colour on Timber. There's kind of light yellowy or dirtier colour there. And again, that lets you see the articulation on this ball jointed head that he's got. So I picked up all these figures at dorksidetoys.com. There's a link underneath. Definitely check them out. You've got a lot of these figures well under $10, if not cheaper. Excuse me, coughing everywhere today. Comes with a stand. No kind of markings or G.I. Joe branding on it. And one extra accessory, which I've got no room for in the figure, is one extra knife. But apart from that, let's go through all the other accessories Snake Eyes has. So he's got one huge sword that fits on his back sheath there, just kind of fits on the back. You can, if you want, push that in there. I'm just not going to at the moment, I'll just slot it in there at the back on that side. He also comes with one fairly standard machine gun. We've seen this quite a few times in the figures being released before, but it also comes with a detachable silencer at the front, so you can take that apart. We've also got this weapon. I've seen this before as well. I don't know the names of all the weapons. I'm sure someone's going to lovingly tell us in the comments below, but again, a very cool weapon that is nonetheless. We've also got a working holster there with, again, another one of those knives, so great to see that. And on the other side here, we've got a very small pistol. I'll just try and remove that for you there. You got one of those tiny little pistols. I just reviewed one in the Firefly, which is a great figure in this wave. And again, a working holster there for that gun. This guy, he's quite a thin figure. He's definitely going to get a little bit of a flack from some places and websites saying, oh, it's too thin. But I think this is fantastic. It's absolutely on the money. The build of him is very plain and very simple, making it a very smooth and posable figure overall. As you can see from the articulation, we've got a ball joint on the head, ball joint with a hinge on the shoulders, on the elbow, and swivel wrists. I think we've got extra articulation on the wrists. I should always check this before review, but I forget. And yes, we do. So we've got that extra articulation on the wrist. You can just see that in the middle of the camera there. So those swivel pivoting wrists, which is fantastic. You can definitely see the waist there, the articulation we've got, and of course we've got the pin at the top of the thighs, double joints in the knees, and fully articulated rocking ankles, or vonkles, if you know what I mean. And what a great figure. I mean, this is almost balletic in its poses. You can really just get everything going on this guy. Any kind of pose you want. This is super ninja Snake Eyes, let me tell you. Again, for some reason, I guess a lot of people have had enough of Snake Eyes. Some people don't like him. He's one of my favourite characters. I'm really all about the ninjas and G.I. Joe, but I love this figure. I think it's great. It's really cool. This detachable belt here as well. You can take these grenades. A nice shading there done on the grenades as well, just on that figure. It's got a nice, cool, modern movie-like visor on him there. And even that little weapon that he's got on his forearm there, that little kind of crossbow is nicely done with a little touch of silver paint. So that's some really nice touches on this figure, belts and buckles. It's just, again, it's whatever floats your boat, but this wave, Wave 3, the Ultimates wave, is without a doubt the finest Joes I've seen. I'm sure real Joe fanatics away from the 80s will say, no, it was such and such a wave, or Sigma 6, or with some other line of Joes. To me, this is the best, and I think it's just Hasbro have gone to town, as I mentioned in the last review on Firefly. Daryl DePriest, the Supremo man behind Star Wars figures for many years, is doing some work here, and I think he's just helping the team and really improving this line. And just because it is Hasbro's own line and they don't have to pay a franchise, I think they're really just adding that extra touch. And this wave is just It's all about the Ultimates so far, so absolutely loving it. Wait till you see Storm Shadow, that's going to be something. Accessories on that thing are off the chart, but definitely you need Snake Eyes. Again, check them out at dorksidetoys.com. Those guys love Joes. They have loose Joes, they have carded Joes. So like me, if you bought this loose, like I did, I saved a hell of a lot of money on postage. Definitely check them out, and link underneath will take you straight to this figure. If it's still in stock, it should be. But very low cost, and definitely recommend you check it out. That's it. Leave a comment below. There is no good Snake Eyes, bad Snake Eyes. Are you sick of Snake Eyes? Please tell us. Is this the ultimate Snake Eyes for you? It is for me, I think, pretty much. Apart from Renegades, I think that was my absolute favourite because of the styling. But love to hear your comments and thoughts. Leave a comment below, or if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't. And hit subscribe, and you'll get all of our G.I. Joe reviews and others straight into your mailbox as soon as we review them. Lots more Joes coming up. See you soon.